How do human activities affect the environment? Human beings are an integral part of the environment. Any change in the environment directly or indirectly affects the human beings. Similarly, human activities have an impact on the environment. Urbanization and careless management of resources have resulted in the pollution of the environment. Let us look into two major environmental problems: ozone depletion and waste disposal. Ozone layer and its depletion.
The covering of gases around our Earth is called the atmosphere. Atmosphere is arranged in the form of many layers around the Earth. These layers vary in their density, temperature, constitution, and other properties. There is a maximum density near the surface of the Earth, and it decreases gradually as it gets away from the surface. The lowermost layer of the atmosphere surrounding the Earth, up to 10 to 12 kilometers, consists mostly air. This layer is known as troposphere. Stratosphere is situated just outside the troposphere. This comprises ozone gas in large amount and forms a protective ozone layer surrounding the Earth. This ozone layer absorbs most of the harmful solar radiation, such as ultraviolet rays having short wavelength, and protects the life on Earth. Ozone is formed when oxygen molecules absorb ultraviolet photons and undergo a chemical reaction known as photodissociation or photolysis. During this chemical reaction, oxygen molecule absorbs ultraviolet photon and breaks down into two oxygen atoms. The free oxygen atom then combines with an oxygen molecule and forms a molecule of ozone. The ozone molecules in turn absorb ultraviolet rays between 200 to 310 nanometer wavelength and thereby prevent these harmful radiations from entering the Earth's atmosphere. The depletion of this ozone layer in stratosphere is turning out to be a serious problem. This fact was noticed in the year 1980. Depletion of ozone layer is noticed all over the world. It is observed that around 40 to 50% depletion in ozone layer occurs in every spring season in the South Polar region. Such a large reduction is called ozone hole. Such ozone holes were later noticed in North Polar region also. The probability of development of ozone holes also exists in other regions where human inhabitation is present. Whether this will occur or not depends on the prevalent winds, climatic conditions, and suspended particulate matter in the atmosphere. The main factor responsible for depletion of ozone layer is the addition of chlorine in the atmosphere. The chlorine atom reacts with ozone and removes atoms of oxygen one by one. One atom of chlorine can decompose 1 lakh molecules of ozone in this fashion. The most important compound, which accounts almost 80% of the total depletion of ozone in the stratosphere, is chlorofluorocarbon, CFC. Freon gas used in refrigerators and air conditioners is also responsible for depletion of ozone. CFC and freon are the main sources of chlorine.
Waste disposal. We must realize that indiscriminate dumping of solid waste has serious consequences on the environment. Hence, it is important to manage solid waste without causing any harm to the surrounding environment. Let us study some of the common methods of solid waste management. A huge amount of waste is generated from industries and homes. Hence, proper management of waste is very essential. On a large scale, various measures are taken to manage both biodegradable and non-biodegradable waste. Biodegradable waste can be easily decomposed. The decomposed biodegradable matter produces nutrient-rich substance called manure. Paper can be used, recycled, and reused. Composting, vermicomposting, biogas production, and recycling of paper are different methods of disposal of biodegradable waste. Proper methods should be used to dispose non-biodegradable waste. Metal, glass, and plastic waste can be recycled. Techniques like landfilling and incineration are practiced to dispose non-biodegradable waste. These methods prevent pollution. Plastic waste can be recycled by melting them at high temperature. The melted plastic gets converted into pellets. These pellets in turn are used to manufacture new plastic products. Another way to reduce the plastic waste is to replace it with biodegradable materials.
One instance is the use of kullar or clay cups for providing tea and coffee at tea stalls of Indian Railways. Kullad is an eco-efficient and a biodegradable product. Use of Kullad minimizes the use of plastic cups, which are non-biodegradable and hence pollute the environment.
One drawback is its manufacture on a large scale may deplete the topsoil. Hence, paper cup is a better alternative. Metals and glass waste can be separated from the household garbage and sold to junk dealers. The dealer sends the collected scrap to their respective industries. For example, metal wastes are sent to the metal industries for processing. Similarly, useless or broken glass objects are sent to glass smelting industries where they are broken into fine glass powder. Glass waste can also be heated and melted. The melted liquid glass can be poured into molds to make new items. The non-useful part of garbage that cannot be turned into compost or recycled and reused is disposed in a landfill. Landfill is a low-lying area of ground where garbage is dumped. Only solid wastes are dumped inside the landfill. Waste is collected in a landfill and then it is covered with earth. It is then either converted into parks or a playground. Hazardous biomedical wastes such as discarded medicines, toxic drugs, human anatomical wastes, blood, pus, microbiological and biotechnological wastes, etc. are usually disposed of by incineration. Liquid wastes like sewage are treated in sewage treatment plants. In a sewage treatment plant, the process of cleaning water takes place in many stages. The wastewater moves through pipes and sewers to a wastewater treatment plant. At the plant, the water undergoes a treatment to get clean before it is released into a water body. Various physical, chemical, and biological processes are involved in the treatment of wastewater. All physical, chemical, and biological matter that contaminates wastewater is removed from it.